They come into this as heavy favorites, but look, man, we got hate watchers wanting to eat good right now. Ooh. And to do that, they need a Fnatic loss.
Are the RED Canids up for the task? On the T side of Ancient, bringing a bit of pace to this pistol into a stack. Storming the board is dropped. We've got BlameF at the bomb site trying to take that contact, and Jambo helps out by swinging through the smoke. Double for him. BlameF joins the party, and it's a shutdown on this B bomb site.
All right, Cowards, what you got for us? 1v5? That would be a nice way to come back.
Let's slow it down, I think. BlameF.
Oh. What's he doing?
May as well use the molly, right? You don't want to pick it up.
Exactly, that's better for them than for you. You being Cowards, not you, Hugo. Flashed in, and here they come. All of Fnatic chase him down. BlameF gets the final kill of the pistol. And they're going to pick that up to go ahead and start off Ancient.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale. Be smart like the terrorist.
Everyone else, I think, actually had like beneath a 1.0 rating. Now, that isn't true. Someone will tell me that's not true, but it is. Fear had like one sick map versus MIBR with a stand-in.
Okay.
And that like bolstered his rating for the event. Now they might lose to this force bite.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. A little A smash in the second round. And how do you win this, Harry? No kit in the round either. 4v5, locked out of the bomb site, re-smoke. Dude, you could save. You could genuinely save. Or maybe that entices you. Coming back from CT spawn. Blame in the donut watching his flank, but I don't see this one happening unless you get in here right now. No, it's done. It's the right call. Knife in the smoke. It ain't happening. Fnatic is saving. Huge force buy win for RED Canids. May as well let RED Canids take their time in this gun round. And try and use that util as late as you can. Of nades to get a bit of early damage, but it does feel like a B hit that's brewing, and one that Fnatic might meet in the middle, rushing down the ramp. That's bomb loose at door. Fnatic don't know, but RED Canids have got to scarper and pick it back up.
Oh, Big J. Good for that. But there's more players trying to come down ramp for Fnatic. Jacasmo and Fear side by side, or maybe as they see it, ready to get lined up. On the fade of this smoke, they try and double down on the aggression.
Yikes.
And that's going to feed a couple of kills to the RED Canids.
They're just feeling limited on the weaponry, like they had to fight, but that swing comes in a little bit early. Smoke hadn't even cleared yet. Blame does drop the bomb. There's 6 seconds left. Has he just won the round? They've just about get it in, I think. Saved by the bell. Cowards right on the money. A second to spare on that plant. There is still no kit.
Come on, Benjamin. What do you got for us? That one kill, is that all it's going to be? Do they give this 2 versus 3 a go? Flashes just to try and slow their roll. And honestly, that might be effective enough here.
Yeah. The kit's down ramp, bottom of ramp, so there was no picking it up for Fnatic. And strong post plants, RED Canids have all their bases covered.
Oh, it was a lot, yeah. He was the only, whenever they won rounds, it was basically him.
Okay.
So, you know, they can't afford to be a one-man army here.
Oh, RED Canids are waiting for this. They are so ready. The pre-spray on the second, they just put Jacasmo down. Double ramp push denied. RED Canids, red carpet, more like, and it's rolled out on this B side.
Yeah. Free passage in if they can get past Jambo. Tucked in and waiting. They're going to deal with him straight away. And again, BlameF and Crims might just be surplus to requirement. Another round where it's kind of out of their hands.
Oh no, it's not this game, is it? Where Crims is 1-0 after 5 rounds of play.
Okay, I'll say this as well. This actually happened a lot in
Bucharest,
really? Where there would be aggression from these 3. Well, yeah, I mean, that's where the mind games start, right? Is this idea of, well, what if the time that we finally pad out this B side of the map, they just go somewhere else?
There they are.
And this is actually more of a mid-focus start from the Red Canids.
They're going for mid.
Gonna try and explode out through Cave. Backs turned on Crimson Fear. And a quick double for Venom Zera. He even goes back in for a bit more, trying to quell the ramp push. That might be his demise. Drop also joins him, but the A-Rap is coming in. Now, Jambo last time fell here after the pistol, and they ended up running away with a force buy. Needs something out of his Deagle now if Fnatic do want to give this one a go.
Jambo Deagle is exciting, but the bomb is in main right now. If he can get that one kill, he can set up his team on the flank. Casmo runs behind. Jambo looking the wrong way. Site already taken, but BlameF moves in. Traded after one. They don't know how quick this flank is, but History goes back. He's missed the timing. He's missed it completely, and Jacasmo drops that bomb. 1v1. Chooses to give it up and go around the world. The longer Che takes to pick up this bomb, the better chance Jacasmo has. But he's waiting for an overcook. Is he just going to recommit to main late? I kind of like that for Jacasmo. Che should expect him going around the world at this point.
Especially as you take a bit of a glance into main and you don't see anything.
Oh, I didn't hear him though.
Still plant allowed, open for CT. Jacasmo going to arrive too late here to stop that bomb plant, and left to a retake, 17 points of health. You've got to be flawless from here on out. You can't take a bullet in a straight up fight.
Smoke creates some chaos. You've still got to win the fight. You can't stick this bomb.
Smoke on it, but it really relies on Jay making a mistake here. No tap on the bomb yet. Footsteps made on the smoke push, and there it is. Clutch handed over.
I really like the idea of that clutch for Jacasmo. I just feel like he has to be closer to actually hear the bomb get picked up, even if he's hiding in main. Already showcasing some of that Zera power. Jambo's AWP enters the game.
But again, another one of these B openers. Jambo's AWP dead.
Ouch.
Out on an island over here in middle. BlameF goes looking for the trade and is going to secure it out here in mid, but the B site's been taken. AWP going to make it in on the back of History. You plant. Drop. It's a drop will. Plugs in the numbers and lets the AWP go and take the line.
Makes sense. That smoke's a bit of a problem. Will it be? Crims gets mollied by some time here on the long side. They got HEs for days. Blame Smoke is not going to save this round. Grims tries to block long. Fear coming up, misses that timing. Bomb half gone. Fear fumbling. Miss flick for History. He's going to connect it the second time, and Blame gets overwhelmed as well. There's the finishing blow from History. AWP. Into middle for Blame, but no commitment. As they go back to 3A. No, Blame's rotating B. Double A main take. Jambo here with the AWP. They walk through. Fear holds the shot. That is cheeky. High risk, high reward. Crim's flashed out, but the AWP is here to respond. Fnatic with an advantage. Shay reblocked on B. Begins to fade, but gonna group up. Try and face this Jambo. AWP. Oh, History has an angle though, and Jambo gets caught in the open. Back to A. Blame patrolling.
I mean, look, if anyone could just keep this round safe, you'd like to think it's BlameF.
Oh, they are cooking.
They're changing their mind here.
They are cooking.
They might go right into Fear as a result. Defense is very strung out for Fnatic. And if they get past Fear, suddenly whole round opens up. A must-win set of fights. Fear with 4 kills, 2 sets of 2 for the captain of Fnatic. Breathes a little easier now.
3 in A main with the bomb, ready to go.
Yeah, now Fnatic at least have 2 players here, right? Ready to respond. It's Crims and Jacasmo that will be up for the task. But BlameF has just been moved to the other side of the map on the back of this fake. And so this stack gets dismantled. Jacasmo's even moved out of position, and in that little gap, they find a lot of space out through main. Crims comes running back into a bomb site. He's not fully aware just how much ground has been given up here, but a good break on the CT smoke. Jambo and Blame F with kills apiece. 5v2 for a moment. Cowards and Drop going to struggle to find a way back in, and the bomb away from Drop here. He's forced to save.
All right, that was very scary for a second, but Crim's molly is big. It limits a lot of space. RED Canids lining up all the utility with 5 players coming through. Bomb is last. That will slow things down, and this is a retake Fnatic will go for no matter the stakes.
Jambo leaves the first few shots to Chance. Now break on the smoke, but they're already past it. It's a tag on a history. Molly burns him out and stops the bomb plant as well.
Nice Molly.
Very low on health, and finally the shots connect for Crims back in Donut.
Hand that rifle over.
I'll slow down for this retake. You know that there's not a lot of stopping power here on the side of RED Canids, so plenty of time to get your own util in. Shadow spotted up close. Jacasmo going to get past Venom Zera and sticks the landing on the follow-up. Cowes full blind, and there it is. Fnatic carve a path back into Ancient after all from 7-1 down. They'll get out ever so slightly with a chance. 5 rounds secured on their CT side. Drop as well. Always a treat to watch him continuing in his IGL role. Picked that up back on MIBR, took over from Exit there, and has stayed true to it. Even after leaving that team.
Flame says, fine, I'll do it myself. Even killing his teammate in the process, but he finds a double kill in the meantime, hopping back as Jambo bails him out. 2v4 off of Blame. And Fnatic, they are very strung out right now. Need to see them grouping to close this round out cleanly. You don't want to give away these 1v1s. So Blame goes investigating on B. Jambo checks out the spawn, but nothing to be seen. So group on this A site into Cowes. See if he can answer your questions. Bomb spotted. But Fnatic are already all here. They're going to give Blame time to work. If Blame dies, this is how you lose the round. But that might just draw Cowes into the wrong side.
If anything, it's perfect amount of misinfo given away from Blame F. One shot fired off, it dragged Cowes out of position. Galvanized Venom Zera's belief that that was the B play, and so he is now further away from the mark. Going to go looking for this late rotate through Red Room. Blame F there just to harass a little bit more and slow the roll of this rotation.
He's so annoying. He is the king of min-maxing, you know, just poking, prodding, wasting your time. And you can't buy back those seconds on this retake. 2v4 and no one's even giving you a look. Not a kit. There is no hope. And so RED Canids just try to get out with some kills at the end of the round. Fnatic winning both pistols in this map.
Terrorists win.
Good high damage nade. Softens up Crims at the front of the pack. Blame F looking for entries. Jacasmo leads the charge.
No one home.
History with a self-flash through. Picks a fight with the guy at the back, and Drop's found one more in the meantime. Not done yet.
Ooh.
Drop putting up one hell of a fight back here in Cave. Just going to get that final shot off into Crims. And now this retake is on. Bomb's not even planted yet, so not even a retake as of now. Jambo going aggressive to try and get this bomb back, and he's actually following through with the aggression. Well, feels a bit weird now. Smoke deployed there just to try and cut off anyone from CT.
Hasn't even cleared long. Got to check that first. Time getting wasted. Oh, nice shot. They know Drop's here as well. They're just looking for kills at this point. Fnatic don't want to be caught putting the bomb down. So the two tuck in. Let's see if RED Canids give them a chance in this round. Drop with a big flank round to ramp. 30 seconds. Eventually, you got to think about that bomb.
I mean, Fia's pieced it together in time. Missed shot for Drop as well. That's now both players spotted, and you know that it's Jambo with the bomb. You hear it get thrown across. That should be trigger enough for Venom's Era to start closing in. They've denied the plant again. Time's running very, very low. And they're trapped in. Drop executes them on the 5-7. fnatic can't convert on these pistols. That's both of them given up now.
How does Drop get away with that?
Drop
Absolute murder.
Absolute little...
That is an awkward way to lose the round. And so both pistols, but then both 4 spies for RED Canids. Drop gets eager, maybe too much so. fnatic storm this B-bomb site with a double entry from Jambo, make it a 3K. Jacasmo rather helps out. But 2 will do for Jambo. It wins the round off of the Tech 9s and the AK. Exits are nice though. Ooh, oh my. 2 more for Cowes. Go on, you know you want to, but 4 health. You know who knows when to stop. 3 kills on the exit for Cowes. Keeps fnatic ripe.
Oh, good damage on the spam. That's already softening up the B stack. Now departing. More damage connects.
So many
on this wall bang.
20 seconds.
Cowes, right place. We've got to be real keen with it. That's the bomb drop.
No.
Cowes has just torn this round away from fnatic single-handedly. Fear can't win this. And so 1 man is enough. No time left for fnatic as they fumble the bag again.
Oh, that's the 20-second rotate into Donut. Smoke comes down. What can you do? Mid-smoke's coming out from Crims. They're going to pop out elbow as well. Push back into Donut, but drop comes from Heaven to assist. And with ramp control taken, there's nothing Jacasmo can do about it. Pushing into a player behind the smoke. They're just going to crunch mid together. fnatic get turned into red mist.
Nice double out of Jacasmo. Trying to keep this round alive. There's still a very heavy mid presence for the RED Canids.
They've got bomb.
Third from Jacasmo as he's suddenly made this one feel very doable. This is a 2-on-5 that he is single-handedly trying to turn around. Crims retrieves the bomb from middle, gets the spot on this player as well. They know they have history trapped. Closing in is Cowes from behind, and there's the spam to connect and stop fnatic. They stop that round from slipping through their fingers, just about holding on.
And this is getting awkward now because back-to-back rounds for RED Canids, they finally essentially convert that lost pistol after back and forth 4 spies. That's a crazy kill as Chase strafes into the stray bullet. But RED Canids are still bringing the aggression. They're going to find these pistols on their own. Jacasmo gets tucked in at the right time. But it looks like they want to clear. Nice shot, man. It's Jacasmo coming back into this game. The firepower that fnatic need. And he's got more where that came from. 6 shots. Right now, over-rotate, you would expect it at this point. Jacasmo has drawn them to B. But Cowes is still home.
Yeah, which you might not expect. And it was him who ended the... Last time fnatic tried to end up on this A site, went on a crazy mowdown. This time, Glock of Blame F gets dealt with cleanly. No worries there. Jacasmo spots history, but won't be able to deal with him. And another huge advantage. Sure, never really had the firepower in this round, but a 4-on-2 secured, and it might just get away from fnatic again.
Oh, no way they're reading it. A great gamble. History moves over. He has Cowes' back on CT. Looks surprisingly unconcerned about Donut, but he's going to go clear it. Jambo, again, only has a Glock. Crim should have this trade at worst case, and he gets it cleanly. History, low health, should be no chance.
Yeah, the writing on the wall for this one. He's just going to back off and save.
Feels like they had the read. They had the right gamble, and then Cowes goes in very eager to clear. If he just picks a position, it's a really hard round for fnatic to find him. Could be anywhere in that A-bomb site.
Again, we're just the stroll up through ramp. Tried and tested for fnatic. Crims there to secure the trade, maintain this 4-on-4. That's the rifle gone from the round as well. History's looking for it, but can't quite get his hands back on it yet. Gun's been retrieved because fnatic slow down, and there's this big flank as well. In the meantime, Kawes might not be able to accomplish much in terms of kills, but just having him here allows you to maintain this stack at B.
Oh, low health. Drop gets another 5-7 tap, and Kawes holds his shot, but he doesn't need to. Crims is one bullet from death, and he couldn't connect that single shot with the USP. Crims re-swings. Kawes cowers round the corner as they come in for the kill. Jambo needs this. Take it easy. And that was an opportunity. Maybe there's still one.
Yes.
Che, 1v3, not to be, as Jambo saves him with 4 kills on the AK. Kawes.
If only Kawes knew that Crims was the man at the back. One shot is all it would have took, and that would have been a very different round. All right, bit of a change of pace here from fnatic.
Okay.
Not to their benefit. Five on 3. This would be a huge alleviation of the pressure for RED Canids if they're able to find success here and now. In the downtime, fnatic have got the B site. Jacasmo's deep over on long, but the bomb is left outside of spawn. Really not the time you want to be worrying about this. Fia going to go back and try and get it. But even then, him crossing back in a B, linking up with Jacasmo, these are all, I guess, problems you just have to solve later. Bomb's been picked back up. The RED Canids have had ample time to rotate around the map. Jacasmo's going to have the element of surprise maybe for one fight. But even then, B's been empty for so long. You've got to consider they could have the space here, and you can see RED Canids are doing exactly that.
Che just left. That lets the bomb get in.
You hear them running in now. Smoke down, Jacasmo on the swing, lines up a double. Che chases down the bomb planter and will stop Fia from plugging in the numbers. Jacasmo at 1 HP. Surely it's a done deal. And there's the push from Kawes up through ramp. RED Canids maintain this lead. Really making life hard for him in the mid-round. Ooh, good damage on the nades at least. Slow the roll of the mid-take. So a bit of a position change as they try and battle for mid. It's a push for Che through this red smoke, taking the fight to fnatic for a change. Instead of sitting back and falling prey to their early util and early rooting.
They let them have it, you know. They let fnatic get overconfident and comfortable in middle before they take it right back. And immediately they realize, where's the gap? It's A. It's exactly where fnatic are trying to end, so RED Canids double up.
Util comes in. God. Fia has to drop a smoke in, and he actually tries to play it forward. That's the bomb tumbling away from fnatic. Che got that spot as well, so the full rotate, the rest of the RED Canids on their way over. Smoke that was used to extinguish that molly as well was the only smoke left in the round, so no smoke at CT. That gives open sight lines for the RED Canids.
Ooh.
Jambo with the tag, can't finish his meal. And a 4v2 now, RED Canids. Low health on 2 of these players, so far from comfortable. But with Che just creeping out, this is a nice way to play when you're low on health. He's just looking for his one.
And he's going to find it. Back turned. Crims, not an AWP. Not a chance in this 1v4. He's got the bomb. That's the only thing he's got going for him. Che will let him escape. Crims can start hightailing to B, but they've already started to move as well, hunting him down in the red room. This is going to allow a bomb plant for Crims, but that doesn't really change anything. They've got a buy coming up next. This is more about putting Crims in a position to win the round. Is this a reality?
He's low on health. The veteran of fnatic in this 1-on-3. And they're closing in all around him. Not a bad way to start. First kill connects. Crims on for something here. It takes Venom Zera, all 3 players needed to shut down Crims and stop him in his tracks.
That would have been the giga choke from RED Canids to lose a round like that. You can let him run away with a bomb, but you cannot let him get away with a clutch of that magnitude. Here we go.
Back in with a big mid-fight. Nades have done a lot of damage. Jacasmo tried to run through, and as they chase down this trade, Che and Kawes will get offered up on mid. Crims swings out with a vengeance. Maybe that's bolstered him if he can have another good round here. Quiet rest of the game can be forgotten about. He would have done enough to secure the victory twice over. Offers the boost to Drop. Tries to give him a sight line over this smoke, but nothing presented. Plant will be found for fnatic. Spam damage brings Drop and Venomzera down to about half. fnatic have had a little bit of time to get set up. They've got one man back in cave, two over towards ramp. Molly divides this retake, and Crims cuts him down, on for the ace. After they denied his 1v3, they woke a sleeping beast that has long since been missing from Majors. Crims with the ace brings this one in extra time for fnatic.
Freddie Johansson keeps this game going by the skin of his teeth in a clock. fnatic have Crims to thank.
A lot of nade kills to open up this round. Brawl for mid control.
Wow.
Crims again hot on the heels with the trade. Make sure Fear's 3K isn't in vain, and now it's just Venomzera. Alone on a stroll out through the heavens. Will he check down? Fear waits, and he's just going to walk right into him.
Yeah.
Fear with 4. Crims completes it.
Back how they were at the start of their CT side. Cowers and Che behind the smokes. Oh, that's a 2-bullet burst from Jacasmo. Mid-air Venomzera plucked out of the round. B-site has fallen.
I mean, this just already throws the round into disarray. fnatic aren't even going B.
Look at Drop go.
Drop barrels through, but all this is to learn that you've fallen for a fake. Jambo even concealed in this smoke. This is getting weird. Plays out a little bit later. Even though they find him, the bomb's gone down at A in the meantime.
See ya.
And Jambo's just here running interference. And what interference it is.
Whoa.
Won't manage the third, but he's done his part in the round and then some.
Oh, RED Canids bottling now. You can feel the choke running out of air. As they bash in middle, they finally lose it. And then they full panic rotate because there's only one man in that B-bomb site. And man, I would love to see that kill from Jacasmo's POV because Venomzera got deleted. fnatic forging into overtime 2 rounds in a row. And now fnatic have the control they came for. With information gone, the B hit feels opportunistic for fnatic.
They go into this double setup, hard to deal with. Drop gets rid of both of them. Venomzera just acting like a living decoy, and History even wins his AWP head-to-head down towards ramp. All across the map here, it's success for the RED Canids. Something goes their way in this first half of overtime. They at least get 1 round, and they do so cleanly.
fnatic's on 4B, and I don't blame them. With some of the aggressive rounds fnatic threw away on this CT side by pushing down ramp, RED Canids were happily waiting for them. They'll have to wait again. Full crunch, full denial from fnatic. They find multiple kills. Throwing 4 players down on B.
Jay going back for the bomb. But even leaving this to be a one-man job is not without its risks. Sure, the rest of the guys can try and gain some room out towards A, but none of that will matter if Che doesn't get this bomb back. Thankfully, no one from fnatic gets aggressive. And so he will be allowed to retrieve the bomb.
Boost up is nice. Jambo could walk into this on A. The bomb is coming back. Maybe the kill comes to him. Oh my goodness. Jambo just sprints out and Cowers gets clotheslined. This is fnatic looking for match point right now. RED Canids had their chance in regulation. A 5v3, a 12-11. But now that favor tips back for fnatic. Surely no 2v5 with 25 seconds on the clock. And you're not saving because you want to, you're saving because what other choice do you have?
Damn sight more confident and just done everything with conviction here as the game's gone on. And so while one team feel like they kind of fumbled the lead, fumbled the chance for this upset win, the other is starting to power up towards victory.
History would have loved that kill. Blame will still pay the price, swinging out. Crim's blocks. But Red Canids have an opportunity. A 5v3 now as Fear's finished off by the nade. Push down ramp. Jambo needs this, and he needs it now. Look at the wrong way. Venom Zera keeping this game going with a double kill in this round. And a 2v5. You can't lose this. Just need to pick it up here, Red Canids, and get into that empty bomb site. Cave Smoke just bounces short. Helps him out. And I mean, only thing to save is that AK. Crims may as well do something. Jacasmo has a reason to save. You'd much rather that AK into the final round of the half.
Yeah, Crims could go looking for another ace.
Or just an upgrade. Oh, they're coming for him. Make sure someone's on the bomb, fellas. Crims is hoping they come his way so he can get an upgrade as well, but looks like he'll be avoided. Oh, Kaz. Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
We were all getting a bit nervous there.
Yeah, a little bit.
And more so than the Red Canids when they looked at the minimap. They see fnatic still so close. Yeah, I mean, you know, Drop kind of looking to build himself in the image of a lot of other Brazilian IGLs, being someone where a lot of the changes he looks to make are about pace, and this is a pacey round. This is a fast push.
No.
Jacasmo in with 2. You've gambled it on this rush. You gambled it on a quick round, and it's going to come back to haunt them. That one ends in seconds. fnatic collect the comeback from 7-1 down into closing in OT, and boy, does it end with a bang.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale. Be smart like the terrorist.